Today I will be reviewing the anime Gintama and all its sequels. Gintama with an apostrophe, Gintama and Chosen, and Gintama Degrees. From the title alone you can tell that it's a comedy, or at least 70% of it's a comedy, because there's some epic action scenes and deep moments that come in 3 to 5 episode arcs of the show. So the plot goes like this. In the late Edo period of Japan, aliens invaded, and not the we come in peace type aliens either, more like the Battle Los Angeles type. So a war of aliens versus samurai started because it was the samurai's turn now, and not surprisingly the samurais were at a disadvantage. So the shogun saw that they were going to lose and surrendered to the aliens. The aliens took over and the world became very decent actually. They're living pretty good lives, except for when shit hits the fan, and that's when Gintoki steps in whether he wants to or not. Gintoki was one of the samurais fighting against the aliens, but when the samurais lost, he gave the biggest man anyone has ever given ever and started to live peacefully in the world ruled by the aliens, defending his friends from any threats that were to come. I find the comedy in Gintama absolutely hilarious, but I can see why it could go over the heads of some people since a lot of it is based on Japanese culture or reference to other anime. Even I don't get a few of the jokes when they start parodying anime that I haven't watched yet. But, as I said before, comedy isn't the only thing Gintama has to offer. There's also a great story in multi-part episodes, or rather lots of separate stories that seem to be heading for a big finale, and I have no clue what that finale is going to be like. I don't think the author knows either, and he really doesn't have to yet. Gintama is one of those animes that can run for a long time without getting old. Of course, a lot of that has to do with the massive breaks it takes in between sequels, which just make the fans yearn for it to come back. When it comes to Gintama, you're either gonna get addicted to it and smack yourself in the head for not watching it earlier, or think that it's okay and discontinue after a couple of episodes. But you should definitely give it a try, especially when you top it off with some of the best openings and endings I ever seen in an anime. I give Gintama an 8 out of 10.